And Dr. Dan Tomlinson joins us now to answer some of your medical questions. Thank you for being here tonight.
Great to be here on this hot day.
Absolutely.
No kidding.
Well, our first one is from Alice. She called in last week. She says she's heard ovarian and uterine cancers are hard to detect and wants to know what symptoms women should look out for.
Okay, well, I'm going to expand that a little bit. First of all, I'll answer the question. Uterine cancer is actually easy to detect. It shows up with abnormal uterine bleeding. If a woman's after the change of life, which would be the time frame that you would typically see that, they would start having bleeding. And so that is an early warning sign. If somebody's premenopausal, they'll get irregular bleeding. Doctors are really keened in to get a biopsy. Now, ovarian cancer is one of those ones that you don't want to get because there aren't really good pre-signs before it spreads. Late signs would be bloating. I'm going to expand that a little bit and mention a few other cancers. Lung cancer would be another bad one because you don't really catch that on time. Stomach and pancreatic cancer. Prostate cancer would typically be a good one because you can feel that, and so a man going in for examination would tend to get that caught. And so and then of course breast cancer, that is the most common cancer in humans other than lung cancer, and there should almost be no woman who dies of breast cancer. It's because it's so diagnosable in the pre-metastatic stage.
Okay, and our next question has to do with back to school.
Back to school.
Grown for some of the kids. And also back to school checkups. What do kids need checked out before they go back to class?
Okay, well, I've thought about how to answer this, and really you could answer this both ways. First of all, you could say, yes, go in and get a preschool physical, if you will. You could talk about high-risk behaviors for STD prevention, contraception. You could talk about, eating healthy, weight loss, exercising before athletics. So those would be reasons to go in, maybe for discussion. But you can also make an argument that the physical examination before school is not necessary. It's a waste of money because it really doesn't pick up disease. So I answered it both ways, didn't I?
All right. Thanks, Dr. Dan, always. And Dr. Dan joins us each Monday to answer your medical questions. If you have a question, you may write or email them at the addresses on your screen. You may also post the question on our News 10 Facebook page. We'll be right back with more News 10 at 5.